If you're an electrician and you want to get more leads, more quotes, more calls, and more booked jobs, these are the 5 best strategies that are working in 2025 for electrical businesses. You can forget about all the old school marketing methods and relying on word of mouth and referrals. These strategies are working right now. Strategy number 1, a Google business profile. 9 out of 10 people look up electrician near me before calling anyone. So what you want to do is appear in those search results. And you can do that for free very easily. All you have to do is go to Google business profile, create a profile, and then your listing should appear in the maps area after you've gotten a few reviews. The best way to rank higher for your Google profile is to just update it regularly and get reviews regularly. So ask every client that you've ever had to review your business, and then just update the Google profile with a photo each week. And this will get you ranking really high just after a few months. Now, strategy number 2, Facebook lead form ads. This method is the best for getting consistent leads year round and getting them quick. Facebook lead ads let you collect names, numbers, job details, and everything all inside the app. So you don't need to waste thousands of dollars to pay someone to set up a website for you that may or may not be high converting. You can literally just set these lead form ads up by today and start getting leads by tomorrow. By the way, if you want an unfair advantage over other electricians, check the link in the description. You'll never run a bad Facebook ad again. Now, strategy number 3, core flute signs. Okay, maybe this one's a little bit old school, but these still work and they still work very well. What you want to do is buy a bunch of core flute signs, probably around 10, and then you want to put them at every single job site you're working on. Now, here's a secret tip with the core flute signs. If you have residents that are close to traffic lights in heavily trafficked areas, you want to go to that resident and ask if you can put your sign up on their fence. These work extremely well. And usually you can just pay the resident like $50 a month and you can have your sign sat there, and the council won't take away your signs or anything like that because it's on a resident's property. Now, strategy number 4, it's another free one, which is local Facebook community notice boards. These are amazing because they're completely free. You don't need to waste any money on it. You just need to create a nice little post and then join all the local communities near you and just post your ad right in there. Obviously, you don't want to make it look like an ad. You just want to make it look like a nice post from a nice electrician who's local to their area. Strategy 5, now this one isn't about getting leads. It's about converting your leads into clients. So majority of electricians will lose the job right after they send them the quote. I'm sure you probably heard a lot of people say, oh, I'll think about it, or I'll talk to my partner, and you've never heard from them again. I'm telling you right now, buddy, they were just telling you no. They were just too afraid to say it. That's a lost lead. The best method I've found is having an automated follow-up system. Obviously, you can do this manual, but if you don't want to waste the time following up with them manually, you can automate it. What you want to do is just follow up with them until you get a yes or a no. Because you don't want to maybe, you don't want to, I'm going to speak to my partner. You want a yes or a no. Statistically, most people convert on the 5th to 8th follow-up. So if you don't have at least 5 to 8 follow-ups, you should. How badly do you want this work? Because I'm sure there's a local competitor in your area that also really wants the job. Now, if you don't know how to automate your business, I do have a course linked in my description, which is my Facebook ads course, but it teaches all of my automations as well. So exactly how to set up instant messages from when they submit a form on your website or your Facebook lead forms. They get an instant message from you telling them that you're going to send them a quote within X amount of time, and also how to put them into mass follow-up systems and client nurture systems so you can return more previous clients and never bother with manually following up again. Also, I teach you the best and most up-to-date Facebook ads tutorials and strategies that are working in 2025 for service-based businesses like electricians. The exact strategies I share in it work extremely well for electricians. I also teach you the secret method of finding high converting ads and spying on your competitors so you can see exactly what Facebook ads they're running to get clients into their business. Now, if you want that unfair advantage over your competition and you want to save way more time on trial and error and automations as well, check the link in the description and get the course.